Let me guess, your Google ads are getting clicks but not conversions. Or maybe your costs keep going up while your results are staying the same. You're not alone, because most advertisers are still using outdated setups that simply do not work anymore. Google Ads has changed a lot in 2025. New automation rules, smarter bidding strategies, and completely different ways to structure your accounts. In this video, I'll show you the new way to run Google Ads in 2026, so you can finally get consistent, profitable results with no wasted spend and no guesswork. I'm Dr. Liam Deneen, and I've helped over 100 businesses scale past 7 figures using high converting Google Ads strategies. I've tested this new approach across dozens of accounts, and the results have been incredible. Higher ROAS, lower CPCs, and more growth than ever before. With that said, let's get right into it. Right, so first things first, we need to understand the way that people search has fundamentally changed. Back in 2020, it was all about keyword focused searches. You type in running shoes or best trainers and that was it. But now in 2025 and beyond, we're having actual conversations with AI. It's like having a real-time personal shopper with you. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Google's AI mode has completely changed how your funnel works. And if you're not adapting to it, you're missing out on massive opportunities. Watch this. I'm going to use Google's AI mode to speak with AI. I am training for a marathon and need a good cushioned trainer to support my Achilles that won't cost more than $150 in black or blue. See that? That's not a keyword search. That's a proper conversation. Shopping journeys now begin with these AI conversations, giving Google far more context, far more intent than we've ever had before. And people are refining these searches multiple times per session, having back and forth conversations with AI. But here's the thing, the final transaction is still largely unchanged. When I'm ready to buy, I'm still going to search something like buy Nike Pegasus 41 white size 10. So the bottom of the funnel is unchanged, but the whole customer journey, the fundamentals of that are vastly different to what they were 5 years ago. And look at this visual. It perfectly shows exactly what's happening. In 2020, searches started with simple keywords. Someone would type wireless headphones and that was it. But now in 2025, we get conversations with AI shoppers. Instead of just wireless headphones, people are saying, I need wireless headphones with 6 hours of battery life that won't fall out during intense cardio. See the difference? In 2020, we had these basic keyword focused searches. And nowadays we have conversational queries, giving us incredible insight into what people actually want and need. And this is why your old approach isn't working anymore. So more about that old stale approach that just isn't cutting it anymore. This is the method that most of you are probably still using. We used to obsess over SKAGs, those single keyword ad groups. And then we'd have different match types in different ad groups. We'd be reviewing search terms every single day, relentlessly adding negative keywords to our campaigns. We were doing manual bidding with constant penny bid adjustments and just micromanaging all over our account. The mentality was to control everything and leave nothing to chance. But this no longer works in 2025. And the reason why is that you get a problem with over segmentation. And that is that your data becomes siloed. You're interrupting learning periods with constant changes, and you're missing these incredible conversational search queries because of your really tight keyword matching. And what's the result? Poor performance and endless frustration. Does that sound familiar? And this is exactly why you need to embrace the new approach. You see, the new approach is all about working with Google's AI, not against it. We focus all on quality inputs, first-party data, conversion tracking, your core fundamentals. Instead of single keyword ad groups, we've moved to single theme ad groups. We're embracing broad match keywords, smart bidding, because we know that over time, the AI will outperform our previous manual adjustments. We're consolidating our structure with fewer campaigns, but the inputs we're giving are more strategic. Our mentality has shifted vastly. We're shaping the positive outcomes through strategy, not micromanagement. Now, let me show you exactly how to implement this with my 4-phase roadwork. Right, so here's the complete roadmap we're going to follow. Think of this as your journey from where you are now to where you want to be. So phase 1 is your data foundation. This is where we set up proper conversion tracking, feed Google our first party data. Without this, nothing else works. Phase 2 is our manual ramp up. We start with manual bidding strategies to build up conversion volume and let AI learn about our business. Phase 3 is about a transition to smart ramp up. This is where we switch to automated bidding, start using broad match keywords because now the AI has enough data to work with. And phase 4 is all about account expansion. Now we're looking to scale what works and adding new campaigns to grow our reach and get more eyes on our business. Each phase is building on the last one, and you can't skip phases. Trust me, I've seen people jumping to phase 3 and even phase 4, and it simply never works. So let me walk you through each phase in detail. Phase 1 is all about your data foundation. You must absolutely have proper conversion tracking set up with enhanced conversions and server-side tracking. This simply isn't optional anymore. You also need to feed Google your first-party data. Tell Google exactly who your customers are so that Google can then go out and find people who look just like them. Without this foundation, everything else falls apart. Phase 2 is your manual ramp up. For new accounts, manual bid strategies work best. Start with manual CPC or max clicks because your goal here is to increase conversion volume, aiming for at least 30 monthly conversions. And this is where patience becomes crucial. Don't micromanage the AI during this phase, just let it learn. I know it's tempting to make changes every single day, but please resist the urge. The performance benefits will pay you back in the long term. Because once you get through phase 2, which normally lasts about 30 to 60 days, then you move on to our smart ramp up. And this is where you really start to notice the difference in performance. Because now you're moving to automated bid strategies like max conversion value, target ROAS, target CPA. And this is when you can also start adding some broad match keywords alongside your smart bidding strategies. With 4 to 6 weeks in this phase, you'll really notice performance becoming much more predictable, your results improving consistently, and this is because the AI is finally being given enough time and data to work with. And phase 4 is where the real magic happens. You're scaling your winning campaigns by gradually increasing budgets. You can start adding new campaign types like performance max, demand gen. You're moving up the funnel. And this is when we love to really focus on additional conversational search reach, going after those more conversational type queries and directing people to advertorials, which convert so well for us and bring people through the funnel. And with YouTube's vast reach, you can also start layering in some additional video campaigns. And now you're really beginning to see Google Ads for all it's worth. But you see, it's all about this fundamental mindset shift. Here's what the best media buyers understand in 2025 moving into 2026. You're training a machine and garbage in equals garbage out. We've heard it so many times when it comes to training ChatGPTs and custom GPTs. Everyone talks about having really solid inputs. But when it comes to Google Ads, everybody seems to forget that. So it's not just having really solid inputs that's important. You also have to consolidate. Your data needs to be able to speak to each other, because more campaigns doesn't mean better performance, and often is the case, it actually is worse. And with this mindset shift, you just simply need to be more patient. You're a strategist now, you're not a button pusher. You understand that the AI takes time, but you also understand the positive downstream effects of giving it that time. Now, even if you follow everything I just showed you, knowing the strategy isn't enough. You still need to understand how to analyze your data, how to scale winners, and how to adapt fast as Google continues to change. If you want my team and I to help you set up and manage your Google Ads using this exact 2026 framework so you can finally get predictable results, hit the link below and book a free strategy call with me today. And if you'd rather keep learning, check out this video where I show you the best guide for Performance Max for your e-commerce store.